Okay, so this video is to show you guys how to reduce noise in an audio sample. So in this case, we'll be using Adobe Audition. So you just open the app, which looks like this one here, Adobe Audition or Adobe Audition AU. Click that, and then it'll open something like this. If it doesn't look like that again, once again, go to Window, Workspace, and then you can just click whatever here. I'll just use Classic. It will most probably look like this. So after you've done that, you need to add the files you want to edit. So you go to File, then Open, then navigate to the files themselves. In this case, they're here. So we want to reduce noise in, let's say, Russell Take 1 audio. Say Open, and this is what comes up. So now how this works is you need to locate a sample in the file where there's silence, where the person isn't talking. So how you do that is you can use this bar up here to zoom in, so you can just like minimize it until you zoomed in enough, and you can drag that bar across the whole wave file to look for a point where you have a long silence. So in this case, that long silence is at the beginning here. So you can just click and listen to see if it's actually silent. So you can click the bar up here. This little yellow thing here is the playing thing or whatever. Press space bar to play, or just press play, and let's listen. Okay. See, that's silent. And are there any other longer items? Doesn't look like it. There's a longish one here. I just click listen. It's quite short. Okay, clearly the first one is the longest one. So obviously when you're recording, you also want to make sure you record the noise. So you click that, then you select it. So you drag select the whole thing, the whole silence. Make sure you don't include any voice. After that, you right click and then say capture noise print. You click that, and then that's it. Something might pop up, but if it does, just say okay. So after you've done that, you then go to effects. You make sure nothing's selected here. Go to effects, and then go to noise reduction and restoration, and click noise reduction process. This thing will pop up. First things first, you need to select the whole file. So you say select the entire file, and then these are the settings. I'll talk you through the settings. So noise reduction, the first bar here is just a percentage of how to, I don't know, I'm not sure whatever it does. So the things you're going to be working with is this bar, and these ones down here. I'll explain them in step by step. First one is noise reduction. This is the percentage of noise you want to reduce. For this one, just leave it at 100%, or between 90 and 100%. The next one is reduced by. So this is by how much you want to reduce that noise by. It's in decibels. You don't really need to understand how it works, but just keep it around 10. That's fine enough. And the next thing you need to know is these ones down here. Now these are all to do with signals and systems, like, so I'm not going to try explain because that's a whole course in its own, but just keep them where they are. In this case, just make sure that's 65%. The smoothing is usually 1, but this one, if it doesn't sound too good, you can play around with this, but yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. Transition width, just keep it at 1 decibel. Precision factor, just keep it at 7. And then the FFT size, this might depend on the sample rate of your audio, but to be safe, just use 4096. Don't try to change anything here. After you've done that, you can press play here to hear what it sounds like, and that's how it sounds like. Okay.
Russell, take.
Hi, my name is Russell, and I represent.
So that's with the reduction. So if I toggle this button here, I can hear what it sounds like without any filtering.
Family Foundations International.
See, that's so
at
much
His
noise.
People Church at the
Look at
Baxter.
that.
And we brought the financial course
Okay,
or the
so that's with the reduction.
financial foundations
This
course
is without the reduction.
to the church.
Now, just some precautions. Sometimes you might have too much of this gain here, this slider here. So if it's too high, the person might sound like a robot or something. So let's listen.
For the purpose of
There.
having God reveal himself to the
So
body of
it's actually reducing the noise a lot, but it's also affecting the sound of the person talking. So this slider here will control just how natural it sounds like. So let's play.
Christ
So if I
in
decrease it,
what he has
there's more
intended
noise.
for us.
If I
Now, the
increase it,
seminar
there's
that
noise, but
we're
it sounds like
dealing
a
with or
robot.
we're busy with is
So yeah, let's keep it
more
at 10.
foundational stuff in your Christian life or in your walk
This
with
will
God
also reduce
than it
that
has to do
thing.
with finances, being either accounting or
Stop.
as
So
a
after you've
factor.
done that, you click apply, and then it'll do some processing, and then that's it. So you can click this thing here, drag this thing open to see your whole file, and if you just listen to it,
Or as a factor.
you've
But
reduced your noise. And then after you've done that, don't save because it's gonna overwrite the original file, and we don't want that. So you say save as, you name it whatever, and then you click OK, and then it's gonna save. And make sure you save it as a WAV file, but it should be the default option. Yeah, make sure you save WAV file. Then you say OK, and then you're done. That's all you do. Use audio. And there's another way of doing this, right? It's the same software, but it's at a different stage. So now what you can do is, let's just close that file. Let's say you are already inside the Premiere Pro and you haven't done your audio processing. What you can do is go under the audio after synchronizing and everything. If you've got the sequence open, go to the audio, you right click the audio and then say edit clip in Adobe Audition. If you click that, it will export that audio into Audition for you. Now let's just wait for it to finish. So after you've done that, and it's going to open the software for you, everything, and then the file's ready and opened. So what you do now is, if you, oh, I clipped it, I clipped that noise off, that's not too good. Okay, but we can still look for a noise sample. So same process, zoom in, look for a long noise. This looks noisy enough. Make sure you exclude any human voice. Right click, capture noise print, unselect everything. Effects, noise reduction process. Select entire file. Make sure that's 100%. Keep that around 10. Make sure everything else, usually it's not going to change from the last time you did it. You play, sample it.
Okay. What's your name?
Russell.
Russell, take. Why?
See,
Okay, let's start.
Hi, my name is Russell, and I represent Family Foundations International
without any
at
filtering,
His People Church at the Baxter.
with filtering.
And we brought the
Stop.
financial.
Then say apply. It's going to do some applications. Then after you've done that, you save the file. So you can do shortcut Control S, or go to File and say Save. After you've done that, you close the program. Or you can just go back to Audition and it's going to automatically load that thing for you. So you don't have to re-edit again. So if I play this thing here, it's already been filtered.
Russell, take.
So yeah, that's basically how you do noise reduction.